Okay, it looks like we're getting there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see how things are going. Welcome to Huras 2026 unboxing part 2. How many of you guys were with us on Tuesday? Oh my goodness, we had such a great show on Tuesday. So many wonderful things. Okay, let me add some things here to the chat. There we go. Roll call. If you are on the SBK Gifts website, roll call. If you're ready for tonight's reveal, definitely type in ready. And if you are over on one of our social media channels, perhaps Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, we will be showing you the newest Huras arrivals. Do know that if you are watching on Facebook or Instagram, or YouTube, that you can watch, but you can't shop. So if you are interested in shopping, because everything is in stock and ready to ship, if you are interested in shopping, take the time right now and jump over to sbkgifts.com. Look at the very top for Jingle Jill Live and click on that and you will find yours truly. If you are new here, I am Jingle Jill from SBK Gifts, and I come on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. and I share sparkle and glitter and ornaments and all that kind of stuff. And we hang out with a bunch of other Christmas friends that love ornaments just as much as I do. And Roger, hello, hello, hello. So glad to have you here. Walter, great seeing you. Hi, David. Hi, Emily. Hi, JJ. Hello, Christine. Good seeing you guys. Let's see. Let me put something over. I'm going to try something here. They are supposedly rolling out that I can chat with my Facebook group at the same time. Like I don't have enough juggling that I am doing. So, but we will see if it works. And if it doesn't work, we'll try it again the next time. Anyway, so without further ado, thank you for everybody joining us tonight. I've got a couple little housekeeping things here. Let me post it in the comments so that it's there for you. So first things first, tonight, I am doing a live only shipping promotion to make it easier for you to grab those things that you're interested in. All I ask, like I always have, is pay for the first shipping on your item. So when you do your first checkout, go ahead and pay for the shipping. After that, add the word Poland on checkout and it will remove your shipping. This is for only the United States, the continental USA. Cannot do that internationally. Sorry, Canada. But hopefully this will help you guys. Lori made it on time. Great. Hi, Mo. Good to see you. Hi, Edgar. Great seeing familiar faces. Love seeing new faces here. So we have an action-packed night, and I'm going to give you a little hint that, yes, David from Huras, who joined us on Tuesday, him and I got together and we have a little treat for you. Perhaps you saw a post a couple hours ago. And speaking of that, Miss Jamie, I think that item is sitting over on my desk. So cover me, bring it to me because I will need it in a little bit. So, hey, Stephen, so glad you guys made it. Okay, if you are new, And this is my last housekeeping thing, and then we will dive in and get going on this. Anything that you put in your cart when you are shopping, nothing is reserved until you actually check out. So if for some reason I give you a heads up and something is running low in quantities, I encourage you not to wait, because whoever gets to check out and completes it, it's basically committed to them. So keep that in mind. Use that polling code that we gave you to, after you pay for your first shipping, to continue to be able to add items to your order. We'll do all the back end work of combining the orders for you. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I will grab, boy, we've got them all mixed up. Okay, let's start with this beautiful piece. Now, if you noticed, I did not get around to loading the show, so we're doing it on the fly. But I can do this. I promise you, it will work just fine. Let's see if I can get it going, and we will get this show on the road. So the very first one up is Santa with a lantern. Santa with a lantern. And for some reason, this one, I had it pulled for the other show, but I don't think it got shown. So I pulled it again to make sure that this lovely Huras Santa, which this is a new introduction for 2026, gets shown. Love this platinum glitter on this. It's like a really, really antique-y gold glitter on him. Super ultra fine. He's holding the little lantern with the candle lights in it. And I love how they have the shiny finish here, but then the matte center part for his under part of his robe. So it kind of gives you some really good texturing there. And then, of course, we have our classic jewel tones on the back. Hey, Miss Mary, so glad you made it. Good to see you. Okay, this Santa with a lantern. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we will get the words going correctly. Santa with the lantern. Maybe it's the tongue twister there. It's about 6.5 inches tall. He's 6.5 inches tall. And just a little bit of a spin. And I always say, check out those faces. Look at those eyes. Is he absolutely incredible? So if you are new and you are watching on sbkgifts.com, you can actually add this to your cart. If you are over on our social media channels, if you are watching right now from Facebook or Instagram, you get to admire, but there's no way to purchase. So come see us at sbkgifts.com. All right, moving on. Let me pull up our next one. And I'll catch my rhythm here, guys. Slowly but surely. Okay, up next, we have a jolly hello wreath. So this one is one of their classic raised, look at that, how they've raised that on the side. A classic raised Santa in the center of a dimensional wreath. And I love how that mold has so much dimension with the ornaments, with the holly and garland. And look at that cherry red with the snowflakes. And then they even done the eyelash glitter on him. for his fur and his little ball on his hat. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Super colorful. This is a great size, and actually on the back, you can see that if you wanted to personalize it, this piece could be personalized because you have a flat surface. You could use either a Sharpie or a paint marker, or when we do personalization here in the store, we actually do it with paint and then layer it with glitter so that it's just as sparkly as the piece. Size-wise, this guy is 5 inches tall. This is a 5-inch ornament. This is a Jolly Holly wreath. Now, I mentioned to you guys that some of you have come in a little late, and I will paste it in the comments. But for tonight's live, we are doing a nice way to try to help you with the shipping. So for tonight's live, you pay once for the shipping on the very first purchase, and then use the code POLAND, and it will do free shipping on your additional orders. So keep that in mind. If you were a little late to the show and you missed that announcement, this code is good only during the live. So if you're watching me on replay at some time later, that code will not work. It's only during this live. It will be on till 10 p.m. because hopefully I'll be done a little bit before that. But in case I get talking too much, they've got time. So, because I know some people have to get to bed. I talk and I talk and I carry on. Okay, so for the churches, they don't do a whole lot of churches. They do nativity in the Huras family, but they don't have a lot of churches. But this piece is absolutely a gorgeous country church. This piece is called Lovely Church Service, not surface, service. And it is a simple, little small country church. I can almost see this church like if I was going into the countryside or into the woods, that it's just kind of a little tucked away one. It's so pretty. Bob, if you pick up, there's no charge because you do local pickup. So there is no charge if you are local to Cincinnati, or if you would like to take a flight out to Cincinnati to pick up your ornaments. We would love to see you, and you need to tell me when you're coming because we'll come hang out and have a good time. But anyway, if you come out to Cincinnati, your shipping is free because you can pick up your ornaments here. So this lovely little church service is size-wise, it is 6 inches tall, and you have that ultra-fine glitter there. It is all sparkly, like it is like fresh fallen snow on this. And I just love how like the entry of the doors, it's just a classic little church. This would be a great piece if somebody was getting married, because you could use this as an optional piece for a bridal piece. So there you go. Lovely church service. And this next piece is, I'll have to tell you about this one. So we had, on the last show, we talked about the collectible series. And this is one of the pieces from the collectible series. And I actually pulled this piece because, as I explained, SBK Gifts was one of the people that were selected of 2 stores to test the market with these. And so there was 24 pieces of these prototypes made, and We had a dozen and another store had a dozen. And this was from the first year. So this is Stockings Filled with Love. This is from the collectible series, and this is the prototypes. Now, they are different. If you watched the live on Tuesday, we talked about some of the classic characteristics that you saw. So let's point those out first. So one thing that is very classic about this piece is that it has that chocolate mocha in it. So you have that chocolate mocha in there. The second thing that you see is you have that diamond print. So you see it up in the stockings. Let me turn this so I'm looking the right way. So you see it in the stockings right here, the diamond print. And then if you look in the little bag, there's your HFs. Okay, so Roger, I know that you're new with us here. Definitely anybody that is looking at this piece, and if a lot of people put this in there, this is a prototype piece. I have a few prototype pieces left, but once a person checks out, that's when it's secured for you. So do not leave these types of things sitting in your cart waiting to close out the night. That's one of the reasons that we're doing the opportunity to use the code Poland for the free shipping. Pay for the first shipping, and then after that, you use that code so that you can check out efficiently and swiftly. So this is the prototype. This was from the very first year, which would have been, I think it's been 3 years. Let me double check. Yeah, it's been 3 years. So this is the third year of them. So this was from the very first year. So this is Stockings Filled with Love. And just a wise tip, if you see the number that it says CL, if you're maybe on a desktop or something, CL stands for the collectible series. And that is pieces that definitely have a lot more detail, like the regular pieces don't already have a detail, but they always have this mocha, a lot more complex painting than the other pieces, and this diamond print. Okay. And I need to do one other thing. Let me switch gears here for just a second. I should have done this. I am so sorry. No, it's my bad. I should have done this before. I can do this quick. I'm working quickly. I need on hold music. Somebody needs to turn on some on hold music for me. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my gosh, please. Let's see, one more thing. Oh, by the way, guys, if you end up filling your cart with lots of things, take advantage of our layaway program. If you do not know about our layaway program, it is 20% down, and then you do 5 monthly payments after that. Okay, so now we're back. I'm all organized here. Okay, this is the next one. Well, hi, Leanne. So glad you made it. Late is never too late. Never too late. Definitely go through the chat, Leanne, and read it because we talked about some shipping promotions so that if there's things that you want to go after, kind of make it nice and easy. All right. So up next, I love this little guy. Where did my cursor go? There we go. Santa's Secret Latchkey. I love this piece because once again, they've done that dimensional Santa, and I love the shape of the locket key. So this is called Santa's Secret Latchkey. Look at how they even have the little red and green ribbons there. And it's just, I just like the shape. I think he's got such a sweet little face. He has that iridescent eyelash glitter there. And then they just dust it lightly with that ultra fine gold glitter so that this key has a really, really sparkly finish. Great size on this, guys. Super, super light. He is 6.5 inches. And got to check out the face. He would be so cute on a garland.
Like Santa comes down.
Yeah. He is too cute. I like him. All right. Let me pull this little guy here. Up next. I'll get this rhythm going. Sorry, guys, about the preloading. I know someone that already got this. A shout out to Static and Tencel. If you are on Facebook, definitely check out Static and Tencel Facebook group. Shout out to the admin there, and thank you for highlighting this Santa's Oldsmobile. If you have not joined that group, guys, it's just a person that absolutely loves Christmas. So you're among friends there, just like you're here, Christmas friends. So definitely, Santa's Oldsmobile is from this year. It's a fabulous piece. Almost matches my shirt, doesn't it? I wonder if I planned this red. I didn't plan it. I just grabbed it. But definitely Santa's Oldsmobile sits flat on a flat surface, or you can hang it and he'll kind of have a little tilt. He's got his gorgeous, colorful little bags there. And of course, his little license plate. Not sure if the license plate has any significance. Not really sure how they came up with that. I noticed on one of the other ones that we showed last show that they did personalized license plates for Santa. But this one, I guess he hasn't gotten his vanity plates yet. So this is a 6-inch long ornament. Size-wise, he is about 5 inches. And yes, Christine, he is a fabulous piece. I love his little face. And then, of course, they just steal me with all these deep colors. They have got the jewel tone colors down to a T here. And the way they put the color combinations together, it's just always... You were wondering, too, what was the meaning of the license plate. I don't know if we have Dave on here tonight with us. I know he had a couple of projects going on. So maybe if he comes on, we can pick his brain. We'll keep that up. So that's Santa's Oldsmobile. Okay, I have an announcement. So did anybody, and I know I posted it kind of late in this afternoon, but did anybody catch that post with a little ornament that I showed? Tell me if you saw the post on our social media that showed an ornament of Huras. I'll wait in the chat. Annette saw it. Good. You guys wondering what that's all about? Tell me. Jerry saw it. Eula saw it. JJ saw it. Oh, Roger didn't see it. Roger, we'll go look at it afterwards. You'll get the rundown. You will get the rundown. So, rundown coming down next after this piece. So, up next, I have one more piece here that I'm going to show you before I give you the rundown here. Okay, so this piece is called, where did he go? Where did he go? His name is Santa with drum and toys. Santa with drum and toys. And this is a classic Santa with a red and white trimmed robe holding presents. Once again, it has that gorgeous antique kind of platinum-y glitter. And I'm telling you guys, when the lights hit this glitter, it just jumps. Jamie, Jolly Jamie, that's your cue. When the light jumps, it jumps. I love this guy. In all fairness, I know you're doing 5 things at once, but yeah, put it there. Look at this. Guys, that's just with a little bit of light. Look at that when I change that. Yeah, that's a flashlight on the phone. And look at when I start to spin it, what happens with that glitter. I mean, it just dances.
That's like platinum.
And that, it is so pretty. And that really, really deep red. And then the fact that they have it so lacquered and so shiny, you get the dimension there. I mean, look at that just jump. Is that gorgeous? So this is Santa with his drum and toys. How many of you are becoming like huge Huras fans? I mean, they keep ramping up. 6.5 inches. This little guy is 6.5 inches. And boy, oh boy, do they do a wonderful job. For those that are new to Huras, they are all made in Poland. Yeah, I know. You guys are definitely becoming a fan. Okay, so I'll post this in here. So let me give you the rundown. So, as I had mentioned to you, that Dave from Huras and I got together because he had a wonderful idea to do a giveaway. And I said, yeah, let's spread some Christmas cheer. So I had to kind of work on it together, and fingers crossed everything's going to go smooth. So here's kind of the rundown, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll adjust if we have a little bit of a hiccup and all that stuff. But here we go. Okay, so this is the little guy that you saw in the video, and his name is Baroque Santa. And he has this kind of little, really fun mid-century vibe to it. And look at that little jingle bell up there, and how fun. Instead of a sack of toys, he actually has a bag of the stocking of presents. Do me one favor.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce by 1. Please. Right now. No, we're good. Okay. But do it now.
I know where this is going. This is going to the jingle.
So please do that. He has this cute little hat. So fix it now.
Okay.
And he has a tree. He's absolutely gorgeous. This guy is the piece that Dave and I decided to do our little Christmas cheer with. Here's how this is going to roll, guys. And you don't need to leave right now and run over and do it. Okay, but here's what's going to happen. And I will put it in the notes. So somehow through the show, I am going to give you a Christmas code. And I'll say, okay, you ready for the Christmas code? You're going to need to remember that word. And then at some point in between now and 10 o'clock, you need to go over, and I'll put the URL there. You'll fill out your name, first and last, your email, and your city and state. And then you'll put the Christmas code in the form, and you'll hit submit. everybody can do this that's watching the live. He's making him turn red. Everybody can do one entry. And if you try to put in a second entry, it's going to tell you, nope, you've already got your one entry. Now, here's the bonus. The bonus is that if you make a purchase during the live, doesn't matter if you make one purchase, 5 purchases, 3 purchases, one purchase is all it takes, then you will get a bonus entry. So you can get up to 2 entries in the drawing. So I will go back, and those have to be completed by the time you're checking out, regardless if you're putting it on layaway or regardless if you're buying it right then and there. Layaways count too, but the order has to be complete and in our system by 10 p.m. And we will add that. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to post in here just a little reminder for you guys. Does that make sense? So you guys, everybody has equal chance while they're watching this live to hear the Christmas code and go over and enter and have a chance to be entered to receive this little piece of Christmas cheer. Does that make sense? Put it in the comments. Let me know. And I'm going to put this over here in the comments so you can see. You're going to want to listen carefully for that Christmas code. When will I scan them? So I'm not going to scan this guy just yet. I will scan him at the end. Okay, I will scan him at the end, that if you don't want to take the chance on the drawing and you want him, you can go ahead and buy him right away. Okay, so with that being said, that's our little Christmas cheer. The entry form, Sheila, take a look in the chat. And guys, you'll need to be over on SBK Gifts to be able to see that chat. There will be a web address in those comments that I'm putting in there. So it says it's SBKGifts/pages with an S/cheer. Okay? Size of this guy. Thank you, Lori, for asking. Size of this guy is 7 inches. So our little Christmas cheer man is 7 inches. Okay. So there you go. There you go. So let's move on to some more pieces. So I showed some Cloud Dancer last time also. So let's pull up another Cloud Dancer piece. And know that every one of you that place orders, you also will get an extra entry. Okay, Cloud Dancers, Pantone Color of the Year. Pantone Color of the Year for 2026. And Mary G definitely had a great description for this color. I felt like it was an ivory, a cream, and she said champagne, and I was like, bingo, that's it. Yes. So this champagne, ivory, creamy, called Cloud Dancer, which the official name is Cloud Dancer. This is the 2026 Pantone Color of the Year. And this one is just a very elegant tree on a silver platinum-y finish. That's in a matte finish, and then they just kind of topped it off with that gold platinum there to add that dimension. The piece didn't load. Thank you, Jerry. There we go. There we go. This is Cloud Dancer, the tree version. You guys are so awesome how you help me when I get a little distracted and I'm, get to talking and spinning and then I don't show something or make it so that you can shop. You keep me in line. It's so good. But this is Cloud Dancer, the tree, the holiday splendor. Size-wise, it's about 7.5 inches. And what I'm going to do is grab this piece and show you, because we talked about the piece from last year, which was the mocha color, which is the Huras color. But you put these two colors together and they're just stunning when they come together. So you see the tree and you can see how they kind of pick up. So there you've got that and that. And so while I'm at it, this is the 2026 Pantone Color of the Year. And this is one of those ones that I couldn't do pre-orders on because they released this piece and this series actually in Germany. So we hadn't seen it and I kept making sure that we got it this year. So last year, while I have it up here, I will show to you. Don't get them too far because I'm pulling from those boxes still.
Oh, you're still working.
I'm still working through those boxes. Yeah.
I think you're done with this one.
I'll take a look. I'll let you know for sure. I love the Cloud Dancers too. So this is the Mocha Mousse, which was the color from last year. And this is the Angel. This is the Mocha Mousse. Is there a lot of glitter on the white tree? I will pick it up and look closely. No, it's really not. It kind of depends on which way it's dancing. I will come back to that for you, Christine. It is a very fine glitter. So this piece here, this Mocha Mousse Angel, this is also using that marbling effect that we saw in some of the 24 karat golds. So you can see how they've done the marbling with the Mocha Mousse. And then they've used kind of a brown with an orange tint to give some layering. And they've even taken it's good color, copper. You know what? Jolly Jamie is what's the guy from Tool Time? Wilson. You're my Wilson. You're my Wilson. She talks from the back and won't come to the front. But I love how they have used just a little bit of the brown to highlight there. And there's the face. And this one is very, very lightly glittered. So this is the Mocha Mousse Angel. Back to Christine's question real quick about the glitter. So what I will say here is, let me bring this really close. Pull that off for just a minute. So there you can see that the glitter it's there, yes, but it's like a chunky snow. So when I look at it from this distance, I do see it, but the way that it blends, it's not heavy. It just catches the light.
The bottom has very fine lines of glitter.
And you see it just kind of jumping. And and the use of that platinum on the bottom really kind of creates the jump. So hopefully that will help you. So this was the Cloud Dancer Holiday Splendor.
Awesome.
I have. Okay, so I am good with that box. Yes. This box I'm not. Let me pull it up. We'll stay on the Mocha Mousse pieces. You can have that piece.
And this one?
And that piece. Yes, that's great. Little discombobulated here. Let's stay on the Mocha Mousse and let's do a Santa. So Huras was so excited when they came out with the Mocha Mousse colors. They were like, that's the colors that we've been using forever. Okay, this is the Mocha Mousse Holiday Cheer. And I love this guy. This is Mocha Mousse Holiday Cheer. And I love how they have taken the front and they have that copper. You could almost feel like it's like a metal finish. And then look at the white in the center, how it is so lacquered that it is super, super shiny. And then there you have on the back, you have that marbled finish with just kind of like a leather, I feel like an old-fashioned leather Christmas bag. And I love how here they didn't bring in the jewel tones. They kept everything very rich and earthy. I mean, oh my goodness, is he wonderful.
This one has a few stones.
Yeah, this one yes, it does. It actually has stones right there. You can see the stonework there. And then they use a really super ultra fine glitter over the hat and on his sleeves.
Like
and then look at that on the back where they've used the glitter on the string. It already, and then right up against that really lacquered brownish leather.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's got tassels and everything.
And yeah, he does have rosy cheeks. Look at that personality in that face. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. That is the Mocha Mousse Santa. All right. What do we have up next? So, should we give you the Christmas code? What should we call the Christmas code? How about the Christmas code is... Oh, dear.
What, did you forget?
I did forget. I didn't write it down. Christmas code. 2 seconds. I'll figure out the Christmas code.
Is it to win the thing?
Yeah. I don't remember what I put.
It was Christmas cheer.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I have been running around with my head cut off. Okay.
It'll come to you.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if I can do it. 2 seconds. We will get that Christmas code. 1 moment, please. Switch here. Put the on hold music. Can you believe that? How did I do that? I didn't write it down. That's what I didn't do. I did not write it down, and I need to write my life down. Okay, Christmas code.
Got it?
It's the same as the free shipping code. Poland. Made it easy. I made it easy. So it's Poland. There you go. I made it easy for you. Okay, back to the show now. Oh my goodness.
He's cute.
Okay, so Christine, you missed why we need the Christmas code. Real quick. This little guy, Dave from Huras, and I got into cahoots together, and we're spreading a little Christmas cheer. There will be a form. You'll go back through the comments, and you will see a little note about remembering the Christmas code and filling it out right at the end of the show. You'll get 1 free entry for filling it out, but you need to know that Christmas code. And then if you make a purchase or purchases, you will get 1 additional entry into the drawing for our little piece of Christmas cheer.
And the Christmas code is?
And the Christmas code, because I won't forget it, is Poland. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Dear. Okay. This next piece is called The Little Maestro. So this piece is actually a charity piece for the Huras Family Foundation. And this piece is a piece that they made to raise money. And basically it's money, for my understanding, for some kids for Christmas that are underprivileged, and they bring them in and give them just a really nice Christmas afternoon. So this is part of their foundation. This was the piece that was used for it. And I am drawing a blank. And if Dave was here, he would be able to help me. But I do remember that there was something to do with the violin and musicians that they were working with. And so that's why the little guy has the violin. I am so sorry, I forgot the exact information. He is 5 inches tall, and he does sit flat. And so he really doesn't call it a charity piece, but that was the piece that was picked out specifically for the charity fundraising for the event that they had.
He's adorable.
He is adorable. Look at that face. Look at that finish. And he does not have a whole lot of glitter on him. It's just a little bit of accents, but he does sit flat. So there you go. Little Maestro. All right. Don't forget, if you have things in your cart, they're not saved until you check out. And I have not really been paying attention. I apologize to if I only have onesies. Too much going on. So, let's see. Santa looks best by the tree. Coming up next. Santa looks best by the tree. Okay, for you jewel tone lovers, this guy is going, yes, I am full of jewel tone colors. So you've got this great Santa standing next to this tree, but look at all the colorful packages and how the packages actually complement the jewel tone ornaments that are on the tree. Definitely all the rage. You know about all the nostalgia that they're talking about. And look at that shiny coat on him. And look at that glitter, that ultra fine AB glitter. That's one of those ones that here you can see actually the silver coming out. So this one does not have more of the rainbows. You're pulling more actually silver out of this when I see it spinning. I mean, I see a little bit of some multicolor, but not as much. I'm seeing more silver. Don't you? I love the detail going down the middle, how he just has a little bit of a fancy center. Super sweet. This guy he is almost 7 inches. And hold on just a minute. I need to test something.
Yep.
And he is flat. I was thinking he was, but he can sit flat on a surface or he can hang. So this guy is Santa looks best by the tree.
Beautiful.
Stunning. I love her. Okay, who does snowmen? We haven't shown any snowmen, so let's show some snowmen. Oh, Sheila, you got him, and you love him good. Isn't he gorgeous? Have you got him already in person, I take it? Okay, up next, I'm going to bring up a little bit of a snowman. This one is called Gifts from the Woods. Gifts from the Woods. This is a jolly, stern little dapper snowman with his hat and his gifts. And he's carrying a little tree on the side. And I love how they have not glittered him all up to make his snow. You actually have the dimension of the snow collar at the top and then just lightly glittered on his back of his snowball. And then look at the little mushrooms down at his feet. You know, everybody in their mushrooms. We love our mushrooms. So he's got his little set of mushrooms. And look at that shiny face and that dimensional profile with that nose. And he has a little bit of glitter on the top of his hat. Now this is a perfect time to show you. And let me kind of zoom in. If you can pull that back, because that's flashing. There we go. You can see the Huras family crest. Every one of the Huras family crest ornament, every one of the Huras family ornaments come with the family crest on it. So you will always find that gorgeous little charm to know that you are getting an authentic piece. This guy is 6 inches tall, and this is Gifts from the Woods. All right, let's do this. Hold on here. Putting something in the chat if you are with us over on SBK Gifts. Definitely check out the chat, what I just put in there. Just a gentle reminder in case you came into the show late. There's a gentle little reminder for you so that we can pass a little happiness and cheer to you. Oh, this one we don't have very many of. Ooh. Okay, this one's great. Okay. So another little snowman here. This is called Bird's Best Friend Snowman. I love this little guy because he has his little house full of trees. He's got his tree in his hand with all the little bird houses. He has a little small birdhouse with the birdies hanging from his hands. And then look, he's even got a little fence with the bushes there. And this is a dapper dude. I mean, look at that little vest that he has. Super sparkly on the bottom. So he's definitely got that shiny glitter there. And look at how they've detailed out that hat with snowflakes and polka dots. I mean, lots and lots of detail. Yeah, the little holly. And then look at his scarf, how it's got the gold and the blues to complement the lapel in his red jacket that he has. I mean, these are all the little details. Guys, imagine that every bit of this is done by hand. They're painting all these things. That's a lot of colors and a lot of different detailing that is happening. All these pieces are made in Poland, and I would probably say that Huras does an incredible job, especially for the price point that they put out. All right. We'll stay on this little guy. I love this guy.
You love them all.
I do love them all, don't I? I say that all the time. I love this one. Oh, wait, I love this one too.
All day. But you do.
Yeah, I have quite a few of these. Okay. This is called Bringing Joy of Christmas to All. And this is a double duty one. This guy does Santa and snowmen. So you get 2 for 1 on this guy. Isn't he fantastic? This is Bringing Joy of Christmas. And I love, look at the motion here in his jacket. I mean, it's like he's like spinning, like watch him. Okay, no, I'll make him spin. And look at it. It's like his jacket is like, you see him flowing around like he has just grabbed around and hugged his little snowman there. He's just proud as punch there, holding his red gift. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're going to the party together. I don't know. Maybe they're heading off somewhere. Somewhere cool, because Santa's looking pretty dapper with his fancy scarf. You know, he's got his nice jacket, but he's got this fancy scarf. He's kind of sporting. He's out during the week hanging out. Love the eyelash glitter there at the top and all along his jacket. Of course, you've got that cherry red dimensional high lacquer. And then you have just hints of glitter on the snowman. So you've got sparkle going on. You've got fuzziness going on with the glitter on the fur and the hat. But yet you get to see the glass. You get to see the color. Super, super cute. This guy, size-wise, is 7.5 inches. And I probably, even though he does have a flat base, he has a pretty narrow base, so I would not try to set him flat. Has anybody ever seen this one, or do you have this in your collection now? This is Bringing Joy of Christmas. So Huras definitely does its fair share of Santas, but they do such a good job of it. I can understand why they do what they do. Do what they do. So this guy, we have not seen one in a chair, and I love this chair. This chair looks like he is just so comfy. He's ready to hear what the kids want. This one I only have one left of, guys. So this is one that if you've already done your checkout and you want to go ahead and take advantage of the Poland and the free shipping, this is one to move it straight through. Put it in your cart, check out, and we make it all work because I only have one of these. It's called Waiting for the Children. Look at his foot all propped up.
It's got a list.
And he's got a list on there. I love how he has tassels at the bottom of his chair. And then look at how this is finished on the back. It is like a really old-fashioned Santa chair. And he has
Tufted.
That's the word. Thank you. Tufted. It's a tufted chair. He's got Ben and Alice on his name list. So Ben and Alice have been good. So he's in his tufted, and it's kind of like a teal chair. I only have one of these, guys. So this is one of those ones that you do not sit and wait for. You head to checkout and check it out. If this is your first one, definitely make sure that you go ahead and hold on, doing 5 things at once.
Pay the shipping once.
Pay the shipping once, and then go ahead and check out the next time with the form. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there, guys. 5 things at once. There we go. So there we go. That is
Santa Waiting on the Children.
Waiting for the Children. And I think we've gotten everything on that one. Do we not?
Did you get this fireplace done?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure if that one is even available anymore because everybody and their brother loved it.
Okay.
So let's pull out. Let's go ahead and pull out one of the collectibles. Let me pull this one out. Don't open it yet. I need to get the tag off of it. And I want to show the box. Okay, I am low on these. So this is Frosty Giver, and this is part of the collectibles series. So they come in this lidded box, as you can see, with this wonderful artwork. And then on the inside, they all come with this gorgeous burgundy shred. And deep inside there is this little guy. He is so happy. Okay, this guy is called Frosty Gift Giver. This is part of the collectible series, and he just a jolly, happy guy. So like I had mentioned to you before, Frosty Gift Giver is part of the collectibles series. So as a reminder, you will find that Mocha Mousse. You will find that diamond print that you find, Argyle print, and you will find that HF on every piece. And on the collectible series, the very first year, they were limited to making only 24 pieces because it was a pilot program. And then they started to pull in some other features. So now they are actually not all at the beginning, but they are actually hand numbered. And along with it comes a collector's card that says Huras Family Collectibles. And then on the back, it will have the number and the artist's signature on the collectibles series.
I love his hat.
And it matches that. I love this guy. I think he is so happy. I love how his little flap is hanging up and his little flap on his hat is flipped up there. And believe it or not, that is glitter there, guys. That is not stones. That's just little dots of glitter and snowflake there with that eyelash glitter. Absolutely adorable. This is part of the collectibles series, and he is 6 inches tall. Now, 6 inches tall, Christine. FYI, guys, some of my collectible series and my 24 karat gold series from even Tuesday and now sold out. Please, 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 after the show, if you are interested in these pieces, maybe a piece went and you didn't get to it in time, fill out the wait list. We've already started a list with Huras to see if we can get some more of the pieces that people are wanting this year. So please fill out that wait list. I will be looking at them and seeing if I can get some additional pieces of these collectible series and the 24 karat golds. So definitely, if you have not done that, do that. Okay, let's go. Gentle reminder, I'll put it in the post, adding a comment for you guys. Definitely, if you're over on our website, definitely watch it. Don't miss the Christmas code to have a little piece of Christmas cheer possibly coming your way. We talked about that earlier in the show. Okay, I think this piece that I'm showing next, we are running extremely low on. In fact, it might be the only one. Let me see. Yes, it is the only one left. So this one is called Tree of Pride.
Oh my.
And look at that Baroque and ornate scrolling that they have put through this ombre rainbow colored tree. This is called Tree of Pride. It is surrounded at the bottom with all these lovely jewel tone gifts. And this one definitely does have a nice flat bottom so that you can set this flat to enjoy it, or you can hang it. But look at the ombre. Let me go closer on this one. And look at that little platinum just on the gold, how they have the differences of the platinum glitter along with the gold glitter. This is the only one that I have. This is called Tree of Pride. Size-wise, Tree of Pride is 7 inches. He is 7 inches tall. Tree of Pride. Okay, so I don't know if anybody caught my show that I did that pictures do not do it justice. There was definitely one that in this collection, when I show you the picture, you're going to go, yeah, I didn't see that. And when you actually see it on video, you're going to go, this is really pretty. Because the deer kind of gets lost in the picture, but definitely not when you see it in person. So this one is called A Country Christmas Eve. And I just love this little deer sitting at the foot of the tree. And in the tree, you see presents of jewel tone colors. You see little berries.
Is that an owl on his antler?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see, because I'm looking in the camera. And no, it's a present sitting in his tree. It's a little present. Oh, I can see why you see it as an owl because of just the way the bows. It kind of gives you that eye look. That's funny. But I think this is one that does not photograph well, but then when you actually see it, I think he's very pretty. And he can actually set flat. He is 6 inches tall. And the dimension and the carving. Guys, have you ever stopped to look at how much dimension and structure there is in a Huras ornament? I mean, each one of these are actually clay molds that have been carved out. Then they pour and make the actual metal mold out of it. I mean, can you imagine carving this out of clay to actually get all that shape? I mean, you've got the flat? Trees. He will sit flat. Yes, he will sit flat.
This guy.
Oh yeah, he's well, someone's already taken him home tonight. He's gone.
So whoever got
he's gone. He got lucky. But yeah, this guy, could you imagine carving the tree and then adding the layers of the presents on top of it to get that dimension? It's really, when you step back and you break it down, it's just like mind-blowing how wonderful of a job they do. So, like I said, this is one, this would definitely be a candidate. Pictures don't do it justice. You need to see this piece in person. And then you see that deer sitting there, and he's just gorgeous. All right. So let's pull this guy. This guy's fun. I'd like to be on the hill with him.
Sounds personal.
Going fast down the hill. He looks like he has no fears. It's like straight downhill. Oh! And there's only one left of him. Okay. Here we go. Don't forget, shipping code is Poland. Okay, so this guy.
Oh, wow, that bag.
Santa on a sleigh. Look at this guy. I mean, does he look like he is like trucking? He is trucking down. I mean, he is back on the back of his sled. He is trucking down there. There is only one of these guys. Please, 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 if you really love this, you need to move fast. I'm sorry. Don't hesitate. And if you miss it, please go fill out the wait list. I'll see if I can get my hands on more. And if I can't pull it off this year, and there's enough to ban, I'll bring it again for next year for you guys. So this is Santa on a sleigh. He actually does hang a little bit on an angle so that he is going downhill. But you could also set him flat.
Look at those blue gloves.
I mean, yeah, look at that. You know that he is like booking it when you look at that face. He is determined. Look at his feet propped up there. He's gorgeous. Santa on a sleigh, size-wise, he is about 5 inches. 5 inches tall, lengthwise.
Same.
He is about 6 with his bag. But I love how they use that gold ribbon and put that in his hands and put a little bit of glitter over it so that it looks like he's got it gripped on. I mean, little details like that show you the quality in a Huras ornament. You have that eyelash glitter with that ultra fine glitter for the snow.
Even the bottom glittered.
Yeah, even the bottom is glittered like it's going through the snow. And then you have those rails. He's gorgeous. Okay, that is Santa on a Sleigh. If Gigi was here tonight, I know she'd asked me about this piece. Don't know. Uh-oh, somebody got him from your car. Yeah, that checkout, you have to move quickly. Please, April, go fill out the wait list for that. I have a feeling that there's several people that are going to want him. And if I can get some more this year, I will. If I can't get him this year and there's enough demand, I will add him to our order next year. I always will do that, guys. You just have to talk to me. You just have to tell me what you want, and I'll make your Christmas miracles. At least I'll do my best to make them happen for you. Okay, this is Tiny Music Dancer. So this is kind of like the Victrola piece that I pulled out that had the phonograph, and then the steamer trunk that we had. So these are the very old-fashioned pieces. So you have this. I almost feel like she's like a music box. I almost feel like she should have little jewelry on the inside, and you kind of wind her up and she's going to spin. I mean, all the little girls on here, we all had that one where we would turn the little ballerina until it broke. And then it would turn around and play music. Super sweet. But you've got the music. We're going to say that that's the Nutcracker Suite music right there. I think that's Nutcracker Suite.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I mean, I know my music notes. Sure. Not.
No.
She is 4.5 inches tall and 3 inches wide. And yeah, she does remind me of a jewelry music box. And she can sit flat. She will sit flat. So this is Tiny Dancer Music Box. Okay. Do you guys remember the magic Christmas code word? Put it in the comments if you remember the magic Christmas code word, because I'm trying to help you remember it so that when you get ready to log off, you can go do that. Don't forget that word, because that will enter you in for the Christmas cheer. All right. So up next, I have the piece called Red and Gold Heart. So if you do a Valentine's tree, this is a perfect piece that you can get double duty with it. So you have your Christmas colors going on here, but you can also use this for Valentine's Day. So I could see this being used for 2 occasions. So also, if any of you have somebody that's getting engaged, this could be a cute little commemorative piece. It is actually smooth on the back, so you could actually personalize it on the back, or you could put the year on the back. So lots of ideas. Even as, you know, guys, a lot of times people want to do ornaments for a wedding gift, and that's because it's something that people get out every year, and they somehow always can remember the story behind who gave it to them and what it was given for. So this would be a great piece that if you do not want a traditional bridal piece, but you maybe want to get a commemorative piece for somebody's first Christmas or something. You could totally, or an anniversary or something like that. Yeah. This would be a great little piece from Huras to use. The size is excellent on this. I mean, you could even just hang this and enjoy it all the time on an ornament hanger. It is about 3.5 inches tall. 3.5 inches tall. And this is the red and green ornament box. Too cute. I think that's that box. Let's pull this one down. You guys hanging in there with me okay? Everybody's still all right? I did some dome pieces on Tuesday. And this is another, I have 2 more dome pieces that you guys did not see from Tuesday. All right. Love this piece.
Love it.
Love it all. Ooh. Boy, you guys, I just got these back in and we're back down to 1. You guys have been looking. Okay. You have been looking and getting these. This is Santa's Midnight Moment. Santa's Midnight Moment. And I talked about these pieces because these dome pieces are very complicated pieces. It's almost like 3 ornaments in one. You have the bottom part that is the shaped glass. Then you have the glass dome that is created over the top. And then you have the ornament on the inside. I'm seeing a whole lot of activity on this, guys. So what I'm going to say to you here is if it gets nabbed out of your cart, please, please, please go ahead and put your name on the wait list, and I will see if I can get you some more. So this is Santa's Midnight Arrival. Height-wise, this guy is about 7.5 inches. And there's your Santa with your snowman. And look at how they've even glittered on the inside. And then this is where they have fused the dome in there. That is a heavy glitter along there for the seam. And there's the bottom. Kind of like the tufting that we saw in that other Santa. I mean, it has that deep emerald evergreen. It's actually more of a pine green. That's a deep pine green, I would say.
It's like that sack from Tuesday.
Yeah, it is like that sack from Tuesday. I love that.
Beautiful. That would be so pretty just hanging from my ornament hanging.
And once again, that size was about 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. Look at the grandfather clock. Look at the grandfather clock on the side of the tree. I mean, imagine carving out this little small guy to put him in there. He's gorgeous. All right. And then I have one other dome piece, and this piece is really interesting because of the cutouts in it. This one does not have the closed dome, but the stained glass vibe that it has. And I'm getting really low on this piece. Really low. This one won't make it to Christmas. I guarantee it won't. So this one's called Holy Family in Elegant Glass Dome. Yeah, there. Here. I got it. So there you can see how I can move through the stained glass. Imagine if you had your light coming through there.
This way and do the same thing.
Oh, no, you got there?
Yep.
I can't get it as well there. It's hard. I'm going to go really slow, though, on this. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at how they've done that translucent glass and used the very, very saturated colors. And then they have used that eyelash glitter again in that copper hay color. And they've added it so that it has that iridescent in there, sitting on top. And this one, guys, is actually also 3 pieces. You're going to have the Mary, Jesus, and Joseph piece that is a glass piece set on top of the dome that's fused here. And then this piece here is a half dome glass finished out with glitter around the edges. And this piece, Confessions, guys, this is one of their earlier pieces, but I continue to try to bring it in because I think it is such a staple in most people's collections. I think it's so unique on how it is cut out the way it is. And I think the fact that you have all that stained glass and that color, it's a stunning piece. So this one is called Holy Family in Elegant Glass. And let me point out that the dome ornaments actually have glass hooks. It's not the traditional hook with the spring. So this is a glass hook. So this whole piece of glass is free blown with the hook in it. And I don't know if I gave measurements because I get talking. So I'll give you a measurement. Measurement of this guy is about 7.5 inches. He with 7.5 inches. Congratulations, April. Congratulations.
Getting long on time.
Yeah, I get talking, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Better work.
So up next, let me pull this one. Part of it is because I get talking too much.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, this is By the Chimney with Care. And I love this one because, once again, I kind of just dig when they have all this dimension going on. And here you have the Santa face that's carved and raised. And you even see how he's kind of like inside a little emblem. And look at how the toe is curled and layered over with the little tassel that's added. And then you've got all this punch of color that is going on in his stocking. We have teddy bears, we have trains, we have balls, we have sailboats. I mean, look at this. You've got this fun, classic Christmas stocking with this kind of regal plaid in the classic red and green and peppermint stripe. But then you've got this burst of presents that are full of color on the top. I think he is so great. This guy is 6 inches tall. This is My Name Disappeared By the Chimney with Style. Okay, up on Merry and Bright. This is one of the new Merry and Bright pieces. How many of you have been collecting the... Oh, Christine, the size? I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get you the size on that. Christine's size is about 6 inches. 6 inches. I get talking quick.
That's all right.
Okay. So, Merry and Bright. Who does Merry and Bright? This is one of the newer pieces from the Merry and Bright. And this guy is a really interesting shape. I think what's happening here with this piece is they've done this big dramatic drop, and then they've done the ombre finish down here at the bottom. And I think what's pulling this one off, that's making it different, and this is all free blown, but what's making it different is how they use the glitter down here I kind of call them like the Polish floral leaves. And there is something about with Merry and Bright, and a lot of times when I see Huras do the traditional Polish colors, they put this blue, it's almost like this blue jean blue that they put with the colors. I see it and I go, that's the Polish colors coming out in there.
Cornflower.
Cornflower. That's the right. Thank you.
I'm an art major.
An art major. The art major let me know the official color. So, size-wise of this Merry and Bright, and that is the only other new Merry and Bright that we have tonight. It's 7 inches tall. This is the Merry and Bright Winter Fuchsia. And from my understanding is that all of the pieces that they did had a strong floral vibe going on this year. All right, let me pull these out real quick. Guys hanging in there with me? We have a handful more to go. Let me pull this one up. This is called Santa's Glittering Tree. Santa's Glittering Tree. And Santa's Glittering Tree. So I love this guy because he has his traditional Santa pantsuit underneath, but then he has this gorgeous flowing Santa robe decked out and adorned with holly going down the side, and they've actually used stones for the berries. So if you see there, which adds just kind of some fun dimension to this guy, he's holding a tree that's covered in an iridescent, multicolored AB glitter. It's a little bit of a thicker glitter so that you have some definition when you see that. A lot thicker than the gold glitter that they're using. And then, of course, you have the eyelash glitter for the fur around his face. And I even like to point out, like, look at that face. Look at how they add more glitter on the mustache to give it bushiness. And then they just lightly streak it into his beard for interest. He's absolutely gorgeous. And he doesn't have the candy apple red. He's going for more of that burgundy, deep, saturated red. Size-wise, he is about 7 inches tall. He is 7 inches tall. And of course, you got to take a look at those jewel tone presents there. Look at it. He even has a little pocket with fur on it. Look at that little detail. All these little details that as you turn him, he catches your eye. I mean, even his little buckle in the back. So that is turn. Santa's Glittering Tree. And now hopefully Steven is still with us because we know he loves his cars. And who was it that had the Porsche? That wanted the Porsche? We had the Porsche in the last one. We had a VW in the last show. Well, we've got another VW. April, got it. I knew someone had the Porsche. There we go. Okay, so this guy is the little VW guy. And he has the plates where you can kind of personalize it, but it's Santa loves his convertible. Santa loves the convertible. So you got this little VW that he is just popping out the back. It is a flat sitting piece, so you can set this flat or you can let it hang. Now, I will tell you the way he hangs. There he goes. He's from the hook. So he kind of hangs facing down. But let's check out and he's not heavily glittered. He is not heavily glittered at all. But you got Santa hanging out in his little VW with his top down, and it is full of presents. This one is a new introduction for this year. Brand new for us. He is 5 inches long, and height-wise, he is about 4.5 inches. So Santa loves his convertible. Dragon lovers. Oh, thank you for sharing that, April. Thank you for sharing with friends. I do appreciate that.
Did you do this one?
Not yet. Let me add this one. If you are a dragon lover, so this is a very atypical piece for Huras. But if you are into dragons, this is another piece. This is called Emerald Dragon. This is Emerald Dragon by Huras Family. I could almost, actually, my daughter is like really into like Dungeons and Dragons, and they play those games. I could see this even being used for, the kids that are into the gaming, but very nicely done. Very deep emerald green used. And I love how they've done the scaling in his wings here. Look on the back. He's got some shiny glitter just on his wings, and look at going right down his tail. So it makes it very interesting when you're looking at him, and they just have subtle highlights in the green right there just to give him some shading and some texture. I do see that. And actually, when you feel this, I don't know if you can actually see it, but there is a whole lot of texturing going on. There is a lot of bumpiness here to give him that scale. A scaling feel. Yeah, that's the way. I was making my noises. I'm like the little 4-year-old.
You got noisy bumps. I got
noisy bumps. Size wise, my roaring dragon, or he goes.
Okay, girl, back it up.
Back it up. He's 5 inches tall. He is 5 inches tall, the Emerald Dragon. All right. Let me pull this box here. Hold that tight right there for me for just a few minutes. Yep. So this piece, you guys have seen this piece over in the ads that I had put up. And this is one of those pieces that I thought was so cute. Kind of gave me like the Rudolph vibe, but without the kidsiness. I don't know. He doesn't have the red nose, but I dig him. I like it, and he's got a Nordic vibe. Well, yeah, because he's called Cozy Nordic. I was like looking at his sweater. I'm like, he's got this Nordic vibe. Anyway, this is Cozy Nordic Reindeer. And yes, those boots are hilarious on him. Is he just the sweetest, proudest little guy? He's like, I have got my brand new Christmas sweater on, and I got my brand new shoes. Don't get them dirty. I don't want to be dirty. And yes, and I got my best scarf. I am all ready for the holidays. And I love the shading on the face. It is not that traditional, really, really light. I mean, you can almost kind of see and feel the fur on him. Size-wise, he is about 6 inches. Width-wise, he is 4. But I just love him. He's got his little antlers across the top poking out of his hat. And you just have that sweet little face. I just think he's kind of fun. Let's see here. He will sit flat. He definitely will sit flat. He does have a thinner bottom, but he will sit flat. I think he is a cute and adorable little piece, even if you maybe need to get a gift for like an 8 or a 9-year-old. This is super sweet. I always tell people when people come into the store and they're like, what kind of gift should I get? Maybe I have a new grandchild or something. I tell them, buy one ornament a year. Put it in a box. By the time they're 21, they will have a nice little tree to start with, to start their own traditions with, that you have built for them year after year after year. So definitely take a look at some of those pieces if you're ever looking for pieces for like a little grandchild or that, because that one kind of has that cute one. And also, let them help you put them on the tree. Start them when they're 7 and 8 and show them how to handle these glass ornaments, because it's so priceless, and you get to tell them stories about why you picked it out and everything. So definitely do those kinds of things with them so that when they get older, they will be able to appreciate and understand their collection. You've done that, Mary. Melt my heart. Sheila, melt my heart. You guys, yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is called Santa with Poinsettia Wreath. This one I have a very, very low quantity, but I love, love, love the plaid on his robe coming down the center. And then you have his red robe with his star bag. And look, we have a departure from the jewel tone, and we've actually done some pastel presents in this. But you have that classic tartan plaid that's going on. Look at the layering there.
He's handsome.
He is one dapper Santa. That soft face. This guy is gorgeous. Santa with poinsettia wreath. He is 6.5 inches tall, and I do not have a lot of him, guys. So he cannot sit flat. He can, but he's got a little bit of a rounded bottom. He does tilt back on it, but I would be cautious. I would be cautious about setting him flat. So, okay. Next, let's go to, this one is one of our collectible series. Have just a handful more, guys. A handful more. So, as I told you, on the collectible series, comes in the box with the red shred. Burgundy. Okay, yeah, we're getting tongue-tied. Let me pull this up. And come on, cooperate with me. Do it again. Here we go. This one is low quantity. So this one's called a classic delivery. As I said, you see the card. Look at these low numbers. Look at that low number with the artist signature. This is called a classic delivery. And this is part of their collectible series. And if you want a burst of color, look at that red. Look at how they have striped it and done the mocha and the white around the back of the car. It's full of presents. And there's the HF
1 inch
for the signatures to know that that is part of their, look at here in the front of the grill where they have all the striping, the bows on the lights and the wreath on the grill, and you've got that mocha and gold striping there.
His wheels are
and
turned. His wheels are turned. His front wheels are turned.
Yeah, he's actually,
He's in a hurry.
Look at that. Look at his wheels turned. Yeah, he is just taking off. This guy will sit flat if you want to. He is part of the Collectibles series. Height-wise, he is about 5.5 inches. And width-wise, he's almost 7 inches. But look at this detail, guys. I mean, look at the detail all the way around. Imagine doing all of that diamond print, those stars, those dots, the HF, the snowflakes, the striping.
Number 6.
And number 6. Yeah. So my guess is that we have very low numbers. This is a new introduction for the Collectibles series this year.
Can I have the lid?
Yes, you can have the lid. My bad. Thank you. Okay, and then I have one more piece. This is a 24 karat gold, I believe. Yes. So we talked about the 24 karat gold and the marbling that they did with it and how deep and rich the colors are. So just like the Collectibles series, the 24 karat golds come in the lidded boxes with the burgundy shred.
Thank you.
Let me pull him up so that we can see the picture and add him.
And the color, please.
And wait till you see this teddy bear on him. How they've done this glitter. Oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay. He is called 24 karat gold splendid Santa. There we go. Look at this teddy bear. Look at how they've done this glitter on him to give him his own texture. So what they have used is 24 karat gold flex. They have melted it down and used that to paint elements on the ornament. On this piece, it is the buckle work right up here at the top that is 24 karat gold. They have little stones going around the bag, and actually the stones are the red, but the blue is the glitter. Look at how they have matched the blue throughout this. You've got the blue here. You've got the blue in the bear. You've got the blue coming up in the top. You've got the tealish blue over here in the presents. I mean, they just carry the color. And then here on the back, you have the marbling finish. And if you did not get to hear about the marbling finish, then you definitely want to go watch the first replay on the marbling finish and how that is done, because that's a special technique that they are doing on the back. Size-wise, this 24 karat gold guy is just about 7.5 inches. You've got a flat base there, and all the 24 karat gold pieces actually have a special tag that says it's 24 karat gold. Once again, a lot of my 24 karat gold pieces sold out. So if you are interested in it and you miss it, please fill out that wait list so that I can see if I can secure some additional pieces for you. I think I've already shown that and that. I don't think I've shown this one. Okay, so I'm going to put in the comments right now. Let me put in the comments one more reminder. Get a piece of paper out in case you need it. Tonight's Christmas code, we all should remember it. Tonight's Christmas code is Poland. And look down in the comments if you're on the SBK.com website. Look in the comments. It will tell you where to go to do your entries. You're going to go to sbkgifts.com/pages/cheer. And there's a form there, and you will need your Christmas code to show that you watched the live to put it in there to be able to do your free entry. If you made a purchase or purchases, you will get one more bonus entry. And then the winner will be announced of this piece tomorrow. So we will announce the winner tomorrow. Let me real quick, because I was asked before I show my final piece for tonight, I was asked to go ahead and put this piece up. If you don't want to wait to see.
There's only one more left.
Yeah, they all grabbed them.
Yep.
They're all gone. They grabbed them. Everything's gone. People went and found them and got them. Except for the winning one. Okay. So I'm so glad that was easy to do. Okay, well then we will move on. Okay, without further ado, the last piece for tonight is the Burlington Santa. Bob, pieces in the cart can disappear because they're selling out. So if for some reason you didn't move to checkout quick enough and somebody else went to checkout, they do disappear. That's one of the reasons we do the codes, is so that you can grab your ornaments and secure them. So please finish out your checkout. Try to not wait. That's why I try to let you know.
Go on the wait list.
So go on the wait list if for some reason something got taken out of your cart because somebody else purchased it. So this is called Burlington Santa, and this is my final piece for tonight that I'm showing. And I love this little guy with his green vest and all of his little toys in here. Now notice that the teddy bear in this one, it's got a gorgeous little white teddy bear. And look at the drum. He's even playing a little drum.
He's pretty cute.
And I love how this guy has a staff in his hand. Look at the staff right there. Along with his eyelash glitter, he's got that gorgeous red jacket. And look at the detailing of the stars with the snowflakes on his bag. They have a red and white stripe on there. And there we go on the face. He's a very, very dapper Santa with his staff. Size-wise, he is about 6.5 inches tall.
Does he go flat?
And he tips back a little bit. I probably would not. I would put him on an ornament stand. He rolls back a little bit just because of that rolly base. But this is Burlington Santa. Okay, so that's it for tonight. I hope you guys have had a great time. You have 10 minutes left. The entries will close in 10 minutes. So within 10 minutes, please head over to the sbkgifts.com/pages/cheer. Fill out that form that takes 30 seconds maybe. Don't forget that Christmas code. Hit enter. That's your one free. And complete your purchases at 10 o'clock. We will look at the purchases and we will add into there one bonus if you made a purchase tonight. Finally, if you're wondering when we will announce the winner for the piece, the date and time, which is tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will post on the page and we will post on our social media. For your privacy, guys, all I'm sharing is your first name, last initial, and state. I'm not giving any more details. You will know who you are. I will get in touch with you and we will make arrangements to get you your little Christmas cheer. Thanks for Dave at Huras for coming up with the idea of our little Christmas cheer. Hope you guys have fun. It's been wonderful. You have 10 minutes left. Until next time, keep collecting joy. Glitter hugs, sparkling smiles. I'm Jingle Jill, and I'll see you on the next one. Share that glitter with somebody because it's going to make them happy. Have a great